are in listen-only mode.
Welcome everybody. It's awesome to be here with you this evening talking about business development, and I have to say I'm really excited. This has been the feedback from just the first module, the first session has been fantastic, and I believe there's a lot of people out there that are kicking a lot of goals, and now it's up to all of us to keep kicking those goals, me included. So look, the theme of this is just let's do it. So let's get on with it. This is exciting. It's new. We're coming up to the 100 days before the end of the year, so we really want to make a real big start and just get the business happening. Christmas is coming up. It's the busiest time of the year. It's the best time of the year. This is where you truly can reap the rewards of what Party Light has to offer. So let's go to it. Okie dokie. 3 things that create success. Okay, well the first thing is you. Okay, and the one thing that we all need to believe is that the future of our success depends on what we believe. Okay, the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. Eleanor Roosevelt. She was the wife of Franklin D. Roosevelt, and even though he suffered polio, he couldn't walk, he was in a wheelchair, he struggled to stand, he still went ahead and became one of the best leaders America ever had. Eleanor Roosevelt, she believed that women had the right to be able to choose their own liberty, and so she did, and well on to it. Now, secret weapons for success. You are the best weapon that you've got. You're your own secret weapon. What happens between your ears, what comes out of your mouth, what you feel in your heart, that is the weaponry that drives your business. If you're feeling scuzzy in the head, you're feeling down in the heart, and what comes out of the mouth is a big no-jo, not a mojo, a no-jo, then your business will react that way, no matter how you try and cover it up. You've got to be in the head, you've got to want it, believe it, you've got it. In the heart, you've got to want it, believe it, you've got it. What comes out of your mouth has got to be, you've got to want it, believe it, you've got it. Okay? Your attitude, your belief, and your actions are the keys to your success. The willingness to learn and to fail and to learn by failing is truly important. Is there something that you've ever done or tried to do that you've really mucked up? I know I have many times. The first time I made a cake, I banged it in the oven. I thought I was history, pulled it out, and the whole thing was a mystery. Cut it into slices for some very anticipatory people, only to find this ooze of banana which smelt foul and feral. Okay, I learnt one thing, and that was make sure the bananas are truly ripe. Okay, so what the mistake that we make is thinking that if we fail, we've got to throw our hands up and walk away. Failing is merely finding another way to do it next time better. All right. Now, Thomas Edison, the man who invented the light bulb, you're probably sitting under one, or there's one happening near you somewhere. He failed 2,000 times. And when he was asked by a very cheeky journalist, how did it feel to fail 2,000 times, he said, great, because I learned 2,000 new ways to invent what I've got now. You see, it's all attitude. It's how you take it, okay? Helen Keller failed miserably at trying to learn to speak, to read, and to communicate. She was blind, deaf, and mute. She failed miserably because people tried to help her and she didn't learn the lesson. And then one lady, Anne Sullivan, helped her to learn the lesson. The minute that happened, every failure was an opportunity to learn, and she went on to address people speaking as you and I do. Okay, keeping your mojo up there with the gratitude helps you avoid the no-jo. Now, mojo, more joy, gratitude, no joy. If you have a no joy in your heart, your brain, coming out your mouth, you know that's the end. You've got to keep that more joy happening. So your gratitude diary, filling it in 5 things every day, whether it's to do with Party Light or whether it's to do with life in general. Even if someone says, oh my God, I really love that fragrance, that is, I am grateful for the fact that people love our fragrances. Okay? Also creating, creating your affirmations every day, taking them to the mirror, looking at the person in the mirror. I'm having a Michael Jackson moment. Looking at the person in the mirror and talking to that person and saying, my diary is bursting at the seams. I have bookings flying into the diary. My business is bamboozling. It's just awesome. I am on the road to success, or I am the success I want to be. By saying that into your eyes in the morning makes a huge difference. People who have been doing that have increased their bookings. They're close to bonusing at the beginning of the month. They're experiencing huge changes to what they thought was an oh my God business has turned into an oh my God business. Okay, so the people that I know have experienced this are Melinda Halley and Debbie Frick. Both were stubborn, both were really pushing to get their businesses going, and now their businesses are flying and they're flying with them. Awesome. Okay, so going for the no and loving the yes, taking the fear out of what you do. Embrace your no's, okay? Your no's are there because that takes away your time wasters, okay? People go, would you like to have a party? I do Party Line. I've got something to offer you that's really fantastic. I can offer you $100 in free product by simply getting together with a group of your friends. No. Okay, great. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Would you like me to pop a catalogue in the mail for you? Fantastic. Awesome. It gets that person out of the way. Always embrace the no, but love it when you get a yes. Okay? Sharing your wows and working out of the now with your leader. Coaching and having that support is critical. Remember, your leader was once where you are now. Okay, so if you're thinking, oh my God, I'm really struggling to get this happening, trust me, I was struggling to get this happening years and years ago, 10 years ago. I was struggling to get this happening 2 years ago. Whatever we do is in a direct alliance with how we think and how we feel. So if you're struggling, get hold of your leader, tell her you're struggling, let her share her struggle moment, and then both of you work together. Okay? All right, planning the action steps, setting the goal. Okay, knowing what you want. What is it? What is it that you truly want? Do you want more bookings? Do you want great sales? Do you want a solid bank balance? Do you want to start sharing what you are doing with more confidence? Do you want to achieve Penang and enjoy a 5-star holiday? Do you want leadership? Do you want to get that summit star? Oops, I should be clicking. I've got all carried away here. Okay, so fully booked diary, money in the bank, Penang, the summit star. That is awesome. I've got to tell you, that is where you should all be heading. But everybody on this call has got different criteria of what their success is. So it's cool. No matter what you do, that's fine. Okay, and where do you want to be? Okay, what do you need to do to get what you want? You need to see your destination as real. This here, you can see my mouse moving around, this here is an abundance board or a dream board or a vision board. This is Kim Werg, I can't pronounce it, but she is the SRVP of Masterpiece Region over in the States, and she put this board together, and if you have a really good look at it, it's got everything, absolutely everything that she wants to achieve. So create a vision board. Think it, share it, discuss it, ink it, believe it, and plan. Okay, create the vision board, use pictures to represent, words to create excitement, look at it every day, don't hide it away, share it with everybody, share it with your family, put it on display. One of the best vision boards I ever saw. I mean, this is pretty up there, but one of the best ones I ever saw was done by a leader by the name of Susan Rolls. And she got an old picture frame. She made a vision board, put it in the picture frame, and she had it sitting in her lounge room on a tripod. So every time she went somewhere, she saw this. And it had some amazing things. Now, as she achieved each item that she had on there, she went up to the glass and she put a big tick through it with a white pen, you know, one of those white pen things, like a whiteboard pen, but she put a big tick through it. And so when I first went up to Queensland, I saw this thing that was just fantastic. It was awesome. When I went back a year later, it was covered in ticks. She achieved everything bar one thing. So the vision board is truly, truly amazing. Okay, surrounding yourself with people you are following to get to where you want to be. So surround yourself with the people that are going places. All right, believe you can have all you want. Affirmations will help you put this into place, because every opportunity to bring you closer to your dreams and goals are within your affirmations. Your affirmations are your own self-talk. They're your coach. They are the Bob the Builder of your belief system. And every day in every way, combine this with your vision board, your gratitude diary, and you will be on fire. So it's really important that you connect all these things together, okay? Because one thing does not work alone. You need the whole lot to make it happen. Okay, and plotting your way as well. You know, set yourself a goal, plot your way, set some rewards with your leader. Awesome. Okay, focus. One of the reasons so few of us achieve what we really want is because we never direct our focus. We never concentrate our power. Most people dabble, never deciding to master anything particular. Tony Robbins. Now, for those of you that know Tony Robbins, he is like the boom-bar of go get it. But Tony Robbins also points out something particular here, and that is people with a split focus never achieve anything. We had a lady in our business called Liz. Liz joined the business back in 2005, and up until 2008, she whinged, bitched, moaned and complained that she never achieved anything worthwhile. Mind you, she was good at selling, she was good at doing this, she was good at doing that, but she was continually tired. The reason why she was never really achieving anything, and she really wanted to zoom up the leader ladder, so to speak, and have a productive business, she was involved in 4 different businesses. She was involved in, as I believe it at the time, she was involved in Posty Fashions, Undercover Wear, Fifth Avenue and Tupperware. And then she had Party Line on top of it. If Liz effectively did something, she confused the living daylights out of every guest that crossed her path, because she'd be winking them into all these different opportunities. And she occasionally, I'd ring her and she'd pick up the phone and she'd go, "Oh, are you with Tupperware?" I'd be like, "No, Liz, I'm your leader from Party Line." She came to me going crook about the fact that she wasn't moving ahead, and she and her husband drastically needed income. This was in April 2008. And I said to her, "Liz, you have the ability to become a leader, providing you single your focus like a bullet out of a gun. One bullet, not many bullets, one bullet. You're not trying to hit a whole heap of targets, you're trying to hit one target. Drop the rest of it. Until you drop the rest of it, you can't go anywhere." 2 weeks later, she made the decision to drop, literally stop, every other party plan or direct sales business she was in, and within 40 days, she became the leader with quite a substantial team of 10 people, and she did very, very well. So what I'm trying to say is, if you've got a split focus, you are splitting your you can never achieve with 2. You need only 1. Now, people say, okay, if that means I'm a mum, I can't achieve a Party Line. Yes, you can, because you're a mum, but then you do Party Line because it's your own choice. But when you're trying to run 4 different businesses, it doesn't really work that well, okay? Or even 2 is a struggle. I often get asked to go into other businesses. My sister recently gave me a hell of a time about joining a thing called a tea tree oil product, and I knocked her back, and she was extremely upset. But as I said to her, you pour your whole energy into one thing, you'll go somewhere. If you pour half your energy into something and half your energy into something else, you won't go anywhere. So you've got to really have that singular focus on where you want to go, what you want to do, and what you want to believe, what you believe you can achieve. Okay, focus, we drag it down. I like looking at focus as F. What do you have at your fingertips? From. Okay, what can you get from Party Line? What can it bring you? if you really knuckle down and focus. Okay, you've got support, you've got structure, you've got a business plan, you've got everything laid out front of you. All you need is to knuckle down and look seriously and focus on what's in front of you. Opportunities. With every business there are heaps and heaps and heaps of opportunities. Put yourself out there, okay? Do you actually see the opportunities? When you're in a shop and you're talking to someone and they go, have a nice day, or they ask you if you've had a great day, what do you say? Oh yeah, it's been really, really good. Or yeah, look, I'm having a fantastic day. I've just been on the phone talking to my customers. Do you like candles? There's opportunities everywhere to do tea light surveys, home parties, to invite people you haven't seen for a while. Talk up the benefits of what you do. Remember, you are offering a service. You're not asking people for a favour. Listen, I'd like to ask you a favour. I'm going to give you $100 worth of free product if you book a show. That's no. You're not offering them a favour. They're not doing you a favour. You have an incredible product, an incredible opportunity. Be loud and be proud. It's awesome. Okay, come. Do you want things to come to you? Well, then you've got to be consistent. Okay, are you being consistent to get what you want? Do you place your focus on doing what you need, or are you waiting for it to come to you? I always hear people say it's not the right time. Well, when is it going to be the right time? The right time is when you create that single-minded focus and you go for it. Okay, so place your focus as being something of great importance. Okay, and be consistent. Okay, unlimited. Focus creates unlimited opportunities. Do or have you placed limits on yourself? And the reason why I ask this is because I know in the very early days of Party Light, I did place limits on myself. I did say, well, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do that. Yes, I understand that's how you do the business, but that's not how I'm going to do the business. So it took a while for my business to get off the ground. It was only when I realised I had to embrace everything, and whether I liked it or not, I was going to do it. Okay? We tend to make decisions about what we're prepared to do and not to do. If something looks too hard or appears uncomfortable, like I found, we tend to back off. Never limit yourself. People who hope to gain everything from Facebook end up getting nothing. You truly have to be unlimited in your thinking. Now, why I mention Facebook is because I do know a lot of ladies that say, oh, but I'm on Facebook all the time. Oh, but I contacted my friends on Facebook. You've got to get out and about. There is so much social interaction on Facebook that people actually scan. They don't read, they don't think, they don't do. You need to get out there, and we actually can't advertise. When you're out in public, you can advertise living daylights out of yourself. You can talk to anyone you like. You can promote yourself to the back teeth. You can't do that on Facebook. Facebook, a maintenance system. All right. So people who advertise a lot on Facebook, hoping that people are going to go, oh my God, you're doing that. Oh yes, we want in. Usually find that they don't get the results that they want. Okay, this is about getting the results that you want. And I need to actually cite somebody who spectacularly went out and broke all the limits and got what she wanted. And that's Cara Trott. Didn't let anything faze her, made the decision, zoomed ahead. It was awesome. Within 35 days she had leadership when she thought she couldn't have it at all. But she went and did everything in her power she knew how to do. She just didn't sit at home banging away on Facebook. She got out there and she made it happen by getting out there and physically talking to people, meeting people where they were at. Every opportunity was an opportunity to promote. Nothing grows as fast as shouting from the top. You shout from a well, the only person that's going to hear you is you, because you're the one looking down into the well. Okay. Alrighty, success. Are you excited, seeking to grow and sharing the fun? Are you non-negotiable on achieving your success, or are you picking your way to an outcome? Okay. Do you want to grow a business, or are you waiting for it to happen? If you're waiting for it to happen, it's like watching toast cook or paint dry. Nothing happens quickly, you get frustrated, it doesn't work, and you end up feeling like it takes longer. The best way to do it is just get in there and do it. Imagine Like, I hate eating Brussels sprouts. But if I get into the position where I'm in somebody else's home and I have to endure them, it's better to just get in and get it over and done with really, really quick rather than sit there and go through the agony of trying to avoid it, okay, or trying to eat it little bit by little bit. Think of a cold bath. Do it fast, get it over with. Is your business a secret? Who knows what you do? Does the lady in the bank know what you do? Does your hairdresser know what you do? Does the lady who served your coffee know what you do? Do the people at school really know what you do? Other than, oh, she serves candles. Have you gone up and told them about it? Have you invited them to it? Have you talked about candles at your workplace? Do you follow up on your customers? Do you ask for referrals? Do you offer reward for referrals? Are you worried about sharing? You know, your business increases, not decreases, by the volume of people who learn about it. Okay, think about how things go viral on YouTube, right? They somebody pops up something YouTube and all of a sudden it goes viral, and then you end up with a little boy that's singing a song with a really bad hairdo ends up being Justin Bieber. Not Beaver, Bieber. Okay, by sharing you create more anticipation, all right? Get out there and share. If I had kept my business to myself, you guys wouldn't be listening to this now. But I went out there and shared it. And behind every one person you share, there's 7 to 10 people sitting behind them. You can't see them, but they're there. I know for a fact that at a candle party, I spoke to a woman there and she had a really, really great time. Her name was Louise. She went out and she shared and spoke to around about 10 to 12 people. Now, how do I know she spoke to 10 to 12 people? She rang me and told me. She said, look, I hope you don't mind, but I went out and I did some promotion for you and I've got you about 4 bookings. She went out and she spoke about the best time that she had, the beautiful fragrances, the lovely candles, the accessories that she saw, and the opportunity to get free product. And the consultant was a real hoot. That's how part of my business grew at one stage. So, and all those ladies now, 2 of them are actually in the team. So out of those 10 people she spoke to, 2 of them joined. It's amazing. Never, ever, ever doubt what's happening in your business. Never split your focus. I'm going to say it again. Stick to one thing and master it. Excel at one thing rather than being mediocre at several. You don't want to confuse people. And sometimes we have to do what we don't want to do to get what we want. All right? If you start tackling this business with a song in your heart and just get out there and make it happen, then the successes that you have always wanted are going to be there. And I've got to let you know, brain surgeons are not meant to be plumbers and plumbers aren't meant to be brain surgeons. So don't confuse people around you by doing too many things. All right? Okay, so there you go. Okie dokie. Fun. Business has to be involving. It has to be fun. It has to exercise your creative instincts. And that's said by Richard Branson. Now, Richard Branson, the founder of Virgin, oh my God, how much fun does that man have? And he's making money out of having fun. So you've really got to have joy in your heart when you do this. Okay? There's steps to success. Follow a plan and tick off the achievements. Do your goals. Have the vision board. Do your affirmations. Have your gratitude diary. It's fun to plan your journey, to know where you're heading, all right? All those things are reinforcement that you are the architect of your own house, all right? So you get to decide how many bathrooms you have, how many lounge rooms you have, how many theatre rooms you have. Become accountable for your actions, okay? This is where you need to work with your leader. Get her to help you set this up. She's been there before you. She knows the steps along the journey, so let her help you. Okay, set small rewards for actions with your leader and stick to the plan, all right? Even if sometimes you feel like caca, stick to the plan. Okay, be willing to laugh at the no. Watch the go for no as often as you need to. As I said, keep your affirmations and your gratitude diary happening. Remember, no may not be no. It might be I don't know or not now. Okay, but share what you do and watch your business grow. Imagine every word that comes from your mouth is a seed. Be careful what seeds you sow. Okay. Be creative in your approach and have fun with it. Change the way you do things. Involve your guests and hostesses. Make it fun. Involve the people around you. Keep your kit simple. Don't go into all this elaborate stuff. Keep it simple. Keep it duplicatable. Keep it easy. Keep it fun. Okay? Offer fun ideas for bookings. There has been talk of and I will actually do another one of these and I'll pop it up next week. But it's about creating a creative booking diary. Really, really good. A pizza and pillow party, funky candle party, a mad night, cocktail and candles, fairy candle mother party, a PJ party, an auction party. There are so many things that you can do, and you can scatter into this a lot of information. So watch out. I'm going to put it up there. You'll see it next week. Okay. Nothing, like Walt Disney, it's fun to achieve what others think is impossible. So nothing is impossible. It just depends how you react to it and how you want it to be. And if you can dream it, you can do it. Look, see, there's that mouse. He's telling you. Okie dokie. Everything comes from bookings, right? You can make excuses or you can make money, but you can't do both. Now, I can't remember who that was said by, but it is so true. Okay, our whole business comes from bookings. Our income originally comes from the amount of bookings we have in place. Sponsorships, promotions, business plan, trip, achievements, recognition, everything comes from the amount of bookings you have in your diary. Okay, if you have one booking in your diary per month, you're going to have one booking in your diary per month. You're going to have probably about $120 slide into your bank account. If you have 5 to 6 bookings in your diary a month, or between 4 and 6 bookings in your diary a month, you can look forward to nearly $1,000 slamming into your bank account. What makes better sense? Bookings. That makes sense. Okay, there are 5 explosive strategies. Now, I've borrowed this, but it is so true. Creating a wish list. Okay? Create a physical wish list through a hands-on presentation. Do it with everybody that you meet. Get them to start doing their wish list. Language. That's what we use the back of our door prize tips for. Okay, language. Eliminate book a party and start saying free product. Okay, this is just 5 little tips. Group bookings pitch. Who wants to be the first to say yes to free product? Not who's going to be the first one to book a show so Maisie gets a half-price item. Who wants to be the first to say yes to free product? Or who loves free product? Put your hand up. They're the people that you're going to talk to about booking. Mindset. You have to have a mindset that this is going to work for you. Okay, so you've got to expect success and book more than you want to hold. Back in years gone by, I used to always say to myself, I need 2 a week, so I need to book 12. Because inadvertently someone's cat gets broken tail or their dog's tooth needs pulling or something. So always book a few more. If you want to hold 4 a month, book 5, because then you'll hold your 4. Okie dokie. So they are the foundations of your business. They're the instant reward end, and our bookings are our shop hours and our sharing pool. So don't limit yourself to less than what you want. Okay. Why? Okay. A part of doing this is trying to work out why you want to do it. Okay. What's motivating you to get your diary filled, and how badly do you want it? What's your goal? You know, if you want to take the kids to Disneyland, but you've only got 1 booking in your diary, you have a problem. So what is your goal strong enough to get you off the couch and on the phone, or off the couch and out in the public with a bag full of tea lights and business cards? Okay, what's your goal? Okay, if you don't know what you want, it's hard to know how to get it. Okay, mindset. Keep the affirmations going. You have a great service to offer. You are not asking for favours. You have something that everybody wants, free product, that you're not asking them to do you a favour. Okay? Contact training events. Some people think that if they just do it their own way, that's fine. Do it your own way. But if you're not attending unit meetings, you're not attending regionals, you're not attending conference, you're not attending all those other little things, new leader training, new consultant training, regional events, the person that you're doing out of business is yourself. because at these events is where you find snippets of information. Imagine it's like walking into a supermarket. You don't know what new product you're going to find until you grab that trolley and start walking. Going to a training event is like grabbing a mental trolley and starting to walk. You never know what you're going to get until you're there, okay? So always attend them. Always attend them. Okay, even things like this, you can come up with some doozies of ideas. Contact list. Remember, we started that in session 1. Rebuild it and bring it up to nearly 50 people. Now, it's all right to have contact list, but you've got to use it. So anybody you meet goes on the end of that contact list, okay, to follow up. Follow up to follow up to follow up. That is the 99% rule of building a successful business. Words to say. Eliminate percent from your vocab. Share why you were doing Party Light. Share what you're doing with Party Light. I was actually talking to somebody who said to me, I stood up there and I said to the ladies at the party that never ever booked. I told them what I was doing, I told them where I was heading, and I told them what I needed to get there. And all of a sudden, out of the 6 people that said that they would never book a party, 4 of them did. If you share where you're going, what you're hoping to achieve, and what you need, people will help you. People love thinking that they've helped you achieve something. They like to be part of that success. So share your goals. And even at parties, share your goals. Strategies. Know when and where you want bookings. Cater your approach to people that you talk to. You might have a booking, you might have a product of the month that you raffle off for hostesses. You might have a little freebie that you offer people. But make sure they're booking into the place that you want them. If you want them to book within 3 weeks, put a rubber band around your diary so they can't go past the 3 weeks. Put stars on dates. Offer them little incentives. Have your strategy well and truly in place. Okay? Consistent effort. Get yourself a to-do list and spend 15 minutes 4 times a day to make calls to thank, get referrals and offer booking dates, or to go for no. And you should go for no anyway. Okay, if you're not consistent, how's this going to work? Being inconsistent is a little bit like, have you ever been to a shop and you know this shop has awesome things and every time you go there it's closed? Then your girlfriend will come around and she'll say, oh, you know that shop you're talking past? I went past there the other day and they were open. I don't know why you keep on saying they're closed. And then you go down there and they're closed. Yet their sign says 9 to 5, 6 days, 5 days a week. But you can never ping it. That's what being inconsistent is like. Okay, so be consistent. Multiple bookings. Ask the hostess who's likely to book. That's step 1. Step 2, coach for outside bookings, the hostess insurance policy. 1 booking before I get there and $100 in sales. Build the desire to book at parties. Talk about the free. Show them an example of what they can get for free. Banish the percentages, have instant little booking rewards, like, they have a dip into a booking basket or a booking bag, or, something really cutesy. Wrap up a tea light with a $50 voucher in there. If they book a party, this is what they get. Wow, what you do. Doesn't cost you much, but I tell you what, it makes that person feel special. Okay, and again, your affirmations. I want a minimum of I do a minimum $500 show with 2 bookings and a latte left. So repeat that to yourself over and over and over again, and then go, hey Macarena, or hey Party Light, whatever you like. Create yourself something so that when you're driving to the show, by the time you get there, your eyes are sparkling and bulging out of your head, and you just know you're going to get a $500 show and 2 bookings and a latte left. All right, if you focus on having successful bookings, then you will have them. If you have 1 party with no bookings, here's the rule of thumb. If you have 1 party with no bookings, every now and again we all get it, 1 party with no bookings. If you have 2 parties with no bookings, you need to get on the phone and start talking to people. Okay, you need to start offering them the free product. If you have 3 parties with no bookings, you seriously need to call your leader. Don't sit there and go, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Get on the phone, call your leader, make a time, get together, sort it out. Best way to go. And there you go. My business is flourishing because my bookings are in abundance. If you keep on saying that and you're doing the actions, the go for no actions, the mojo actions, the gratitude actions, the affirmative actions, you can't help it. You will have what you want and your bookings will be in abundance. Okie dokie. I keep on putting my hand away from the mouse. Sharing what you love. Okay, sharing what you love, that's what we all do. If we want to, the power of sharing is phenomenal. If we want to grow our businesses, we need to share. How many of you say to your kids, now that's not nice, sharing is caring. I remember years ago, I met a lady from the States who came out here, and unfortunately I did not have the opportunity to meet her when I was back over there. And she asked me why I was in business, and I said that I needed money for my children. And she said to me, and so why are you still in the business? And I said, because I still need money for the household. And she goes, oh, so have you thought about sponsoring? And I said to her up front, when I first came into this, when I first decided to do Party Light, I said to the lady that sponsored me, I would never, ever, 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 ever sponsor anybody because I just don't want to. And she looked at me up and down and she said, Maya, aren't you selfish? And I was mortified, absolutely mortified. But there was truth in what she was saying. If it did so much for me, why couldn't it do something for someone else? Why couldn't it make a difference for someone else? That is the power of sharing. Where the business is and Eternity Region is today is the power of sharing. Okay, so sharing doesn't rob you of anything. Sharing gives you more. Okay, it gives you benefits and it gives you rewards. Okay, so the benefits are it grows your business. Okay, it grows it fast. If you share, it grows it fast. If you keep it as a big secret, you don't do anything. Okie dokie. Rewards. If you share your business with someone, you're growing your business, but you're helping them. And for helping them, you're going to get trip points of 2,000 trip points per qualified consultant. So we're just looking at what's going on currently. I'm not saying you have to do this. It's just what's happening currently. Okay, free stationery and candles is what happens when you share the business. They get a kit with stationery, candles and product. How cool is that? It's really good. What we get for sharing, we get $50 vouchers and $100 vouchers. Because while they're doing their Bright Start program and getting rewarded over and over again with free product and all the bits and pieces in Bright Start, we're getting $50 and $100 vouchers for simply sharing, which I think is pretty cool. Helping others get what they want. People want money for Christmas. People want kid-friendly working hours. They want things that are fun. They want to meet friends. They want all this. And on top of it, they get a free helping hand with their business. How good is that? Okay. The rewards are we are the helpers. Okay. We get the warm fuzzies when people reach their goals. We have support to be able to help us to help them. The rewards are huge. The warm fuzzies are the best. If you've ever helped someone do something and they've been appreciative and excited, you'll know what warm fuzzies are about. Okay. People love believing that they're part of a fun team or a fun group. People who decide that they're going to take up your offer and share, they are looking to change something. They want to be on a journey where it's going to be exciting, it's going to be good value. They want to be with people, which is better than being on their own, right? And when that happens, you are recognised as a team leader. You're trying leadership. You're leading a small team of people. And by doing that, you get a pay increase, you get a bit of recognition, but the best recognition is within the heart. That's what happens. Okay. Working together means learning together. You, because you're just starting, you're not expected to know everything. You're just having fun, sharing successes and helping people have a sense of belonging while they're achieving their bits and pieces. So you're all learning together. What you learn, you pass on. What they learn, they pass on. Okay? And you, the reward is you're supported by your leader. Every step of the way, from the first time you ask somebody, would you like to share Party Light with me? I'd love to share it with you. From that very first offer, your leader is there by your side, right through, all the way. She helps you with she does the consultant training and you sit there and learn. She'll do a latte with you while you sit there and learn. She'll help you sign people up while you sit there and learn. She's there to work for you and with you so that you can work for yourself. Okay? That all makes sense? I hope so. Okay, fun. Everything has to be fun. All right? And it is fun. It's fun because you're not alone. You're with people at one end and you're with people at the other end. It's great. And you get to achieve and celebrate as a group. All right? Not just a single person. You have personal goals and group goals. So you'll have personal rewards and you'll have group rewards. And I've got to let you know that the team that plays together stays together. So the team that celebrate together are the ones that will always stay. Okay, gift of the heart. When you help others solve their issues and make a change, it is a gift because you've offered them a gift to be able to create a brand new something. Okay? That benefit rubs off onto you as well. Okay, we have an easily duplicated business plan, which has got steps that everyone can follow. There are people that are coming into the business that are just doing their first couple of days, and they're already sponsoring and sharing. Why? Because they're excited, because it's fun, and because everything is mapped out for them. They don't have to think about it. They introduce people, they share with people, and the leader comes in and helps them look after them. And they're sharing the love. That's the whole thing. Generations X and Y, they want to share the love with everybody. So, you've got to share the love, okay? When a whole lot of people do things together, everybody is celebrated, okay? You help get what you want. You get what you want by helping others get what they want. Everybody becomes a success, and shared celebration is incredibly powerful and incredibly rewarding. So sharing what you love, whether it's an individual hostess or whether it's people that you feel could benefit from what you're doing, will help you grow your business, and you grow in confidence as you grow your business. Okay, sharing is the fuel of your growth. Okay, so let's go on a sharing spree. Now, if you are not interested in sponsorship, that's fine. If you're not interested in sharing the business on a person-to-person level, that's fine. But you can be sharing with your hostesses. So you can be sharing with future hostesses. It's up to you how you view sharing. So, to share and to do. Okay, so at your parties, whether you're a booker or whether you're a sharer, start building relationships. Listen to what people are saying and be in the moment at all times. Compliment them and chat to them. All right? Don't just stand there going, oh, hello, I'm the consultant. Get in there and have a yak to them. People love to think that you're part of the action. When you're out and about, what can you do? You meet so many people. You need to carry a tea-light suitcase. Oh, no, honestly, you need to make it a point to reach out to 5 people when you're out and about every day. Okay, sometimes it just makes them feel really good to think that somebody hands them something. Ask questions, talk to them, share and compliment. Share what you do, compliment them on what they do. Offer them a sample, offer to call them, offer to connect them into Candle Connection. That is a really, really powerful tool. You are your best advertisement, so dress to impress. Get out there, meet some people, and if they have no idea what you're talking about, invite them to come to a party with you as your guest. Or pop them on the list to have a party at home. Invite them to come have a look-see. You'll be surprised how many do. Okay, building relationships. Listen carefully to what people say and their questions. Every question is an I wonder. Okay, so listen carefully. I remember so many times, and honestly, until somebody said to me, you doofus, they're asking you, is your job easy? People used to say to me, oh, don't you think packing up is a pain? And what they're really asking is this business worth it? And I'd go, no, I don't mind packing up, it's good. And I'd leave it at that. I learned later that packing up, people worried about packing up. People wanted to know whether packing up was hard. People wanted to know whether you'd had a good time. So once I started telling them that I had a great time and I love packing up because it's easier than unpacking, they were like, oh, yes, I might take some information. Alrighty. Okay, offer information. Make an offer. I always follow up with, it never hurts to have a look, but it's up to you. All right? Offer to follow up, arrange a time to do so, and never leave them wondering. Always offer and follow it up with, you know what, Sharon, it never hurts to have a look. If nothing else, you'll have a great little cup of tea and a Tim Tam because there's one in there. And so they take it and they have a look. And then I follow up and say, would you mind if I gave you a tingle just to find out what your thoughts were? And if you've got any questions, I can help you out. That's as far as you need to go. Okay. Okay, talk up special moments. Share the achievements of people in your team, share the achievements of people in Party Light, share the fun like units events, promotions, things that you've gained, things that you've done, funny times that you've had at unit meetings. People love to hear about what other people do. Why do you think so many people watch Big Brother? They don't have excitement in their life. They want to see what's going on in somebody else's life. Share what's happening in your life with your Party Light business. Share your story. Sharing your story is story selling. Okay? Your story, when I first joined, my story was I needed to do something in order to put Christmas on the table because we were broke. I joined on the 10th of December. By the 21st of December, there was nearly $1,000 in the bank. From that point onwards, I had a different story to share the whole way along. People love it. Share your why. Like the earlier conversation that we had. When somebody stood up in front of a group of women who never book and said, this is what I want to do and this is what I want to achieve and this is what I need to achieve it, people offered to help. People will share your why. Okay, because your why might be a big why for somebody else. Be transparent and honest. Don't build yourself up to be bigger than Ben-Hur. Be who you are. Okay? Because who you are is who you are. Share your walk. Share what you're doing. Okay? Just share. I'm saying to sound like Sunny and share. Okay, be excited and look the part. Smile and dress for success. You need a smile. You need a great clean kit. You need unscuffed shoes and an air of excitement. And you need to smile and dress for success. Don't go in there with jeans, a T-shirt with the odd stain on it, and a pair of gym boots. Look like you are in business and loving it, or look like you're in fun. You're having fun and loving it. Okay? Create a list of possible people. Okay? Possible people are people that you can contact on the telephone, people you can send something to, and you need to follow these people up. You need to ask your leader about a thing called a power hour. A power hour is an hour of your time broken up into 15-minute segments, which you do at your convenience. And this is for offering to people, sharing with people, following up with people, and thanking people. Okay, an awesome tool. Your leader is there to help you every step of the way. Okay, practice sharing with her help. The plan's there, the steps there, all it takes is you, and you gain courage and confidence by doing. Remember, we are practicing. There is no perfection required. Info packs to pass on at your parties should contain a tea light, 10 reasons to discover Party Light, a $50 booking voucher, a Be a Party Light consultant flyer, an individually wrapped chocolate, and or a biscuit. I think they have individually wrapped Tim Tams. A tea light or a tea bag, individually wrapped and sealed, like one of the Twinings ones or one of the Lee's ones, and a coffee stick. You don't need to put sugar and milk and 2 Nice biscuits and a Vovo in there. Just those little things so that somebody can sit down, light the tea light, have a cup of tea or a coffee with something to eat while they're actually reading through the information. Okay? That's when you arrange the follow-up. So, where to from here? Okay, whenever you hand out one of these, what I'd really like you to do is contact your leader and let her know who you've handed it out to and what level of interest they had. And once you've handed that information to that person, you need to follow up within 24 hours, no longer than 48. And you're not ringing her to drill her and be a vampire and fall on her and suck the life out of her. You just need to follow her up to find out what her thoughts were. Okay, you might want to involve your leader at that point because your leader can do a three-way conversation with you and her to sort of help you along a little bit if you like, or she can make a call on your behalf. It's up to you. But your leader will be able to show you what to do. Okie dokie, so where to from here? Where to from here is the next subject. Begin. Firstly, you just got to get out there, lift up your foot, take the step, or lift up your finger and stick it on the dial or the dial pad. You've got to take a step. You've got to take a step to actually start making something happen. Okay? It's as simple as that. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So we just need to make that one step. The minute you make that one step, you crash through the fear barrier. It's fantastic. Download all the handouts from the Flutter Club and make a move. Watch the YouTube first time. Now that is so funny. It's all about people sharing and what they did to share and how they shared for the first time. So have a good look at it. It's funny. Get the goal setting and action plan happening with your leader. Okay? Now this is not formal. Just ring your leader, let her know what you're thinking of, and then you guys take it from there, but have an action plan. Continue with your gratitudes, affirmations, and mojos, all right? Don't let them go. Do a vision board. Once you've got it organised with your leader, do your vision board. Make it sparkly, make it audacious, make it huge, take it to the unit meeting. Do whatever you like, show it to your family. Don't hide it away. Put it out, have it out loud and proud. Okay, because that's where you're going, and look at it often. Have it sitting in front of you when you're making your telephone calls, because that's why you're on the phone. Okay, work through the focus. If something's holding you back and you need to deal with it, do it with the help of your leader. Okay, go through each step and work out what is actually holding you back or what you're worried about. The minute you get that addressed, it'll be a piece of pie. Revisit the fun steps and the go for no. Okay, so again, go back over the information that we've already looked at and have a think about what things you can bring into your business. Master the booking sheet. Now, this is something that we haven't discussed, but it is up there, and it basically goes through and it gives you a set recipe for success. Go through it with your leader, or just physically have a look at it yourself and see if there's anything in there that you might be missing, because that recipe for success works and we have covered it. It's just a matter of formalising it for yourself. Okay, speak to your leader about how you're going to go on a sharing spree, whether it's a hostess sharing spree or a wouldn't you like to come and share the journey with me spree. Okay, set your goals and have an action plan in place. Share your steps and wow moments with us on the group page. Right, really important. This is the first time we have ever done a business development session where you and the computer and me talking to you are the guideposts that you have. Normally it's done in a group where it's about 16, 20 of us in the room. Because of the distance between everybody and the lives that everybody leads, we've decided to do it this way. But it is important to share. If you've achieved something, pop it up on the Flutter Club. If you're struggling with something, pop it up on the Flutter Club. Somebody up there may be able to help you, and you may inspire somebody to try something by sharing your wow. So it's really important. And I would just like to say a big thank you to all of you for your patience and your understanding. This is truly, truly exciting for me. I'm actually going through and doing this with you, and I'm having outrageous success. And it's not, just because I'm an RVP doesn't mean that I still don't struggle, because I do at times. The thing is, when you're doing something in a group, it's more exciting. and I know from the feedback I'm having that you guys are having a great time. So thank you very much. It's been awesome to be with you this time. And that's the end of our slideshow. And I look forward to hearing the successes that you've had. And yeah, and we'll catch up next week. So keep on keeping on. Don't give up. Everything is there waiting for you. You just need to get in there and help yourself to make it happen. All right, take care. Bye-bye.